So you're a brand new agent, you're just starting out in real estate, and you're asking yourself, how do I begin? In this video, I will share with you 3 quick, simple tips on how you begin in real estate. So let's get started. So congratulations, you have just passed your real estate exams, you have your license hung up on the wall, and you are ready to start in your brand new career of real estate. Woohoo! Exciting stuff. I'm sure, like many other new agents, and like I was in the beginning, when you get into real estate, you have so many questions and you're asking yourself, where do I begin? What do I do? There's so many things out there that are being thrown at us, real estate agents, sold to us. There's so many marketing gimmicks, coaches, gurus. I mean, real estate agents are probably the most sold to group in terms of marketing that it's out there. We are always being sold to in order to improve our businesses and get to higher levels, or even to begin. I was actually like that in the beginning. I was trying to figure out the golden secret, the golden nugget. How do I jumpstart my business? How do I get up to speed with everybody else in my market? What do I do? I had thousands of questions. And through experience and brainstorming and trying all these different things, I came up to a very awakening realization that I want to share with you. And this is just so simple, what I'm going to share with you, that you are probably going to be scratching your head and saying to yourself, this is too simple. I need to complicate things. And this is the problem. Most agents, especially the new ones, they overthink their new careers. They overcomplicate things, and they think it has to be really hard. This job is really simple. It's not easy. I never said it was, but it is simple. Let's dive into the 3 simple secrets on how to get started. The first secret is called prospecting. The very most important thing you have to do when you first start is to prospect. That is your bread and butter. That is your meat. That is everything you're going to be putting out on the proverbial table in your real estate business. You cannot go around this step at all. Prospecting should be like brushing your teeth in the morning. Every single day, you should be prospecting. Whether it's door knocking, cold calling, going out there to meet people. The best way really is to door knock and cold call. When I say cold call, I mean getting a system that has certain geo leads, expireds, for sale by owners in a system like Redx or Landvoice or Espresso, and use scripts and call people. You can also door knock, which I have been doing, which I was very successful at. You could join clubs. You could join different meetup groups. You can go out there and try to meet people in person and prospect that way, but don't be too aggressive and in the beginning start selling to people and asking them if they want to buy or sell. Start by having conversations with people. But going back to my main point, the secret, which is really not a secret, you probably knew I was going to say that, but people overthink it and overcomplicate things. They think they have to do God knows what and buy leads. Don't buy leads if you don't know how to convert them yet. And actually don't buy leads at all, because if you purchase the software for making phone calls, that's already an expense for you. The main secret, which is really, you see, not a secret, is to prospect. It's very simple. You get your license, you sit at your desk, and you start prospecting. The second secret, which is really not a secret, but it might sound like a secret because people overcomplicate things, is follow-up. A lot of people, when they get leads or they get phone numbers, maybe they had a successful phone session where they were able to capture some emails to stay in touch, they forget to follow up, or they are afraid to follow up. They're afraid to bother people. You have to follow up. Follow up is where 80% of your business will come. It's very simple. You sit at your desk, you prospect, and then you sit at your desk and you follow up. It's so simple that we just want to make it complicated because we want to make it harder than it really is. If you continuously and consistently prospect and follow up, sooner or later you are going to start seeing progress. But you also have to be patient. Real estate business is not an overnight success type of business. It's not something that you get right away. You have to be consistent at it and you have to be patient. So these are maybe secrets for some are not, but I really have to simplify for you in such way that you have to understand that it really is simple, but not easy. So prospect and follow up. And the third secret is personal branding. We live in a world today that is full of branding and marketing, and everything out there is being branded. Famous people and politicians and movie stars, they all include branding. But for a real estate agent that's just starting, it doesn't have to be really a big budget branding. You don't have to look at all the famous people and think like, how am I going to brand myself like they are? That's not what I'm talking about. Branding really is also, you have to simplify the term branding. Branding, if you don't know what it is really you. If you dress a certain way, if you have certain hobbies, if you have certain characteristics about yourself, that is your brand. That is who you are. So given the fact that we have abundance of social media out there, you have such great ways to brand yourself. And the best way to brand yourself and to show your potential future clients and people that are watching you is to create videos. I always talk about this because I'm a video creator and I love it. And you just think about it. Video is like a free commercial for you. You don't have to pay anything for it. You can put it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you like. And it's just constantly being played out there for free. You don't have to do anything except show, document what you're doing, document your prospecting, maybe do a live, maybe when you're doing an open house, do a live from there. Perhaps maybe you have some kind of a vendor that you're talking to. You can snap a quick video with them and pop it on your Instagram or YouTube, whatever you like. Do videos of your town, where you live. I mean, possibilities are endless. Think about it when you are just working and living your life and you are kind of like documenting what you're doing and sharing that with your audience. So your personal branding is also your awareness of who you are and getting your image out there. It doesn't have to be anything expensive or elaborate. It just has to mean that you are being consistent and taking action. And don't wait for the videos and your media or whatever you're putting out to be perfect until you put it out there, because it's never going to be perfect. Done is better than perfect, and you should use that motto every day in order to get things out there rather than wait for them to be perfection. Just take action and do your best. Do the best you can. At the end of the day, you can say to yourself, I did the best I could. And that's all that it matters. So I was sharing with you the 3 secrets, but you could see that they're not really secrets, and you probably knew about them already when you were getting licensed. The basic things you have to do when you just first start out is just to really, really simplify everything that you do and get down to basic by formulating relationships with everyone you meet, by putting your prospects' interest ahead of yours, by talking to people, calling them, following up with them, and basing on that, creating your personal brand and documenting what you do. Very simple. All you have to do is take lots of action by being consistent and doing this every single day. And also, I'm sure you've heard there's this thing about finding your big why when you're an entrepreneur. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? Creating your vision boards, action plans, marketing plans, business plans. Forget about that in the beginning. Don't overburden yourself and complicate things that you can be doing later, when you should be setting priorities with the first simple secrets that I shared with you, which is prospect, follow up, and create personal brand. Later on, you can get into the deeper, heavier stuff. But when you are first trying to gain information and you are reading and listening to so much information out there, you can get confused, specifically with finding the big why. And people constantly telling you to find the big why. I'm going to tell you what the big why is. The big why for me, are you ready? Drum roll, please. Make a living.
That's awesome.
Make a living. That's it. Make money. That's my big why. Do I have to have like a big complicated why? I don't know, like 50 million vision boards and I don't know, 3 pages of questions why I'm in real estate? Let's face it, I am in real estate because I want to make a living. Yes, of course, I want to help people buy and sell their homes. I want to be of service. I want to create relationships. Of course, that is an organic, healthy way to develop any kind of business. Any kind of business, if you formulate relationships, that business will flourish going forward. Of course, I don't want to just take. I want to also give. But in the end, I am in it because it's a business, because I want to make a living. And that is my big why. Let's not complicate it and overthink it. Very, very simple. So these are my 3 secrets. I hope you enjoyed my video. Jot down some comments below, or if you have any questions for me, if you just got your license and you're just starting out and you're not clear about some things, feel free to email me or comment below, whichever way you prefer. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on my next video.